really what this video is going to be about is just what I thought about push. I mean, that is crazy. I looked it up on Wikipedia, just because like if you've seen the movie, you know, like there's like different types of psychics, and that's what they are, is like psychics that have different types of psychic abilities. Like some can, hold up, I'll actually look it up right now. Actually, I probably have it on my favorites because I couldn't even believe it. It was crazy. Let me see. Where is it? Wikipedia push. There it is. Okay, so the first one they got on here is a bleeder. Bleeders are able to scream at frequencies that can shatter solid objects and inflict lethal damage on living things by causing internal blood vessels and organs to explode. They can choose whether to attack their surroundings indiscriminately or an individual target exclusively. And when you're watching this movie, I mean, these guys are like, ah! I mean, they look like they've been, what is the word, possessed? I mean, quite frankly, but it's crazy, man, because that is dude bleeding from his ears, like from every orifice. It was crazy, man. But the next one they got is a mover. Movers are able, and that's what the main character is. He's a mover. Movers are able to control the movement of objects with the thoughts and hand gestures. It's like telekinesis. They can also use this ability to create force shields around themselves to protect themselves and others from objects like bullets. These force shields can also be set out in blast waves. And I mean, that was probably one of the hottest psychics, you know, to me. I mean, I just like the ability. I mean, there were some other cool psychics, but there's probably like two I would want to be. Shadows are able to shield individuals or objects from clairvoyants, such as sniffs or watchers. A shadow can block a sniff indefinitely, but watchers will eventually see through the shielding. I mean, that's cool and everything like that, but I wouldn't want that to be my only ability. You know, it would kind of get boring to me. I mean, someone would be having to pay me a lot of money to do something like that. I mean, I don't know. Shifters are able to convincingly alter the appearance of an object, making plain slips of paper look like legal tender, for example. Use them for your own gain. Use them for their own gain. However, the initial object must be roughly the same size appearance of the desired final fake object. The shifted object returns to its original shape after a period of time. Like I said, all these abilities are cool, but I would never want to be certain psychics just because it just would be boring to me. Sniffs are clairvoyants who can track people and objects by sniffing items their targets have touched. And these people look like they were possessed too when they were sniffing. They're like, I don't know what that was. It was pretty funny though. I mean, this guy was sniffing this dude's toothbrush. I mean, it's just like going back days that they was using it. Man, that guy needed a new toothbrush. I mean, he was going back too far. I'm sorry. Okay, man, what else do we got? Where was I? I lost where I was. Crap. Oh, this allows the sniffs to see both the history of the item as well as briefly see into the target's future and note their location. Recent and regular use of an object increases the effectiveness of sniff's ability. Yeah. Yes. Okay, and then we got stitches. Or stitch. Stitches can repair or more accurately manipulate human tissue, organs, and bones through touch. This process is very traumatic to the person being touched. They can use this ability to heal or to create internal problems. Now, okay, I said two, but actually I might have to add this one because I forgot about stitches. The way that this woman did stuff, she was a beast. I mean, she was jacking him up. I mean, you'll have to see the movie, of course, but I mean, this woman was, I mean, serious. She could help you, but she could definitely put you on the ground too. So I probably have to put that on my list. Watcher. Watchers are far more versatile clairvoyants than sniffs, only requiring a rough idea of their target to direct their visions. As their visions are also more complex than sniffs, they will typically draw or sketch their visions as they experience them. If something happens to change the future, the watcher's vision will alter to follow this new course. That would get annoying to me. I'm sorry. I mean, I'd like to be a watcher. That'd be pretty cool to know the future, but still, I mean, if the future is not set in stone, that would just be like, oh my gosh, are you going? Are you coming? What are you doing? I don't know, man. I just leave it alone. But the strength of a vision relies on the watcher's strength and their ability. However, if their subject is not consciously choosing their actions, suffering from amnesia, or following recorded instructions, his actions cannot be predicted. You have to watch the movie to understand what that means. Wiper. Wipers are able to wipe or remove a period of time from an individual's memory. People desiring to invade watchers often seek them out to disrupt their surveillance. I can't read. This is done through close contact, normally the wiper's hands on their victim's head. Changer. Changers can alter their own appearance at will to seemingly become someone else. The change is so granular and even vocal cords are apparently altered, so as to look and sound like the target of immolation. The only known changer in Division history is a former Division senior agent Ezra Lowe. That's in the comics, so I definitely wouldn't know who that is. And obviously I missed Pushers. I missed Pushers. I went right past it, man. But these are the ones I really, really want to be. Pushers are able to push thoughts, memories, and suggestions into the minds of others in order to exercise control over their targets. Their pupils dilate when their ability is being used. Hypnosis, basically. This ability can be used against each other, and I'm telling you, whew, like I think that the movie itself is based on the title. It's based on the girl who can push. But I'm serious, like, she is a beast. I mean, her name's not Push, but I mean, when it really came down to it, I mean, she was the biggest character. I mean, you can say that I forget his name, the main character, but he was a mover, and you can say that he's like the biggest deal. But I'm sorry, man, she was awesome. Gosh, what is her name? Let me look it up. Gosh, I'm right here. The Pusher's name is Kira, I guess. But man, it's crazy though, man, because she was serious. Like, man, when you can manipulate someone, when you can really make them believe what you're pushing into their mind, it was serious, man. You have to see the movie though to see why it was so serious. But Pushers, Movers, and Stitches. That's probably what I want to be. One of those three. Mostly a pusher though. But I mean, like I said, you have to see it yourself. I mean, it's definitely a good move. It's definitely different. Long movie. I mean, to me, I guess since I was just coming in casually just to watch it, it was alright to me. It didn't seem long. I guess if I was actually like sitting down to watch it again, it probably would seem a little long to me, and I might be like kind of like, okay, get to the point. But I actually liked the movie, so I could sit down and watch it and probably not, get bored. I mean, it kept me, what's the word, engaged. Yeah, it kept me engaged, so, I mean, it was fine to me. And I probably rambled on, I don't even know how long now, but I'm going to try to see Fast and Furious this weekend. So I'm going to try to give it to you, give you what I rate it. This movie, Push, I'd probably rate a 4 out of 5. Maybe 3.5. I mean, I'm not going to get too rough on it. I mean, I know some critics will probably be like, oh, this movie sucks so bad, and it copies so many other things. I don't know. I know what I saw, and I thought it was pretty good. So, it was definitely the most different movie I've seen in a while, and it's, to me, so far, one of the best movies of the year, and it beats out a lot of movies out that I saw last year. I mean, if you like movies like Matrix and just those different movies that come out every decade or so, then you'll probably like Push. I mean, I wouldn't say it's as good as Matrix or those type of movies, but it was definitely hot. So, I mean, I'll definitely think about buying it. Of course, I just like movies like that, so it doesn't matter. But that's what I rate it, 4 out of 5. Yep, so that's the end of this video. I'll probably try to make another one about Fast and Furious if I get a chance to see it this weekend. So hopefully I haven't bored you, and I'll leave it to it. Peace out, YouTube.